So, 2020, COVID, blah, blah, blah. You know, when you got a fever and stuff, wear this at home, stay in my little zone, wash everything else in order to protect the fam. So, we're going to talk about what we do after every trip. And also, we like magnet fishing. So, we actually use a magnet. When we see something cool, we drop it down, we get it. Now, the other day we were out and Russell saw this beast. Homemade wood swimming lure. Look at this thing, it's huge. Don't ask me why I didn't see it. He pointed it to me for 20 minutes. I could not see this thing hanging in the bush. Finally saw it and we ended up getting it. I don't know if it'll work. We haven't tried it. But look at that. Somebody went through a lot of effort to make this lure. And so we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. So let's see. Y'all know that I'm 6 cents. So at the end of every trip, we bring the tackle in. We make sure everything's back to normal. Everything's separated by depth and by size. And everything's clean. Nothing's in these boxes that shouldn't be, like dirt and stuff like that. So everything is nice and clean. So at the end of every trip, I clean out my tackle box. Now last time I had to restring my rod, which I already did a video on that, because the braided line frayed. So restrung it and serviced it just like I did in that video. If you don't know how to do it, look that up. Subscribe. At 100 subscribers, I will be giving away a really cool lure. Something area specific if you have a suggestion, and depth specific. Now, a lot of these lures do not have depths written on it. Some do, very few. But notice that lip. That lip, this is a very deep diving one. It'll go down 25 feet. It'll be a quick dive. This thing will dive, and then when it comes up, it does this all the way up. And let me tell you, that's called a sexy shad, and it's a sexy shad. So, all of my lures, let me close this and I'll hold it up vertically for you. These are my hard baits. Everything is divided up by type, by depth, and by size. And then I got my soft baits. Again, everything stays. After every event, we clean it out and make sure everything's organized. So this is one of my new swimmers. That looks pretty good. That's sexy shad. So we tried that, it didn't work. But then again, you never know. I'm terrible at fishing. But last time we actually did topwater and we got a hit. And several hits and several chases. And I put one in, as you can see, on a previous video. So anyway, this is my my soft lure stuff. And then I end up having another box for species specific. This right here is for trout and for panfish. So bluegill, crappie, things like that. I really think I need to catch one. It's been a long time since I caught crappie. I used to catch them all the time when I lived up near Modesto in the Oakdale Reservoir. And boy, they had a lot of crappie. And every time I went up there, I caught crappie. But typically, these are much smaller lures, for trout and stuff like that. Now the nice thing is you can probably get a bass even on these. Even though they're small, they are very attractive to just about anything. And then, trouts also like these little mice tails. So my soft bait, as well as some hard bait and spinners and spoons. Look at that. Tough to get all these things out, but can't can't have one thing for everything. I wish I could. So, and then I've got some top water, some very shallow dive, jerk baits. I've caught trout on jerk baits as well as jigs. Those are crappie jigs. So if I'm in the mood for panfish or trout, this is my go-to box. It's not this other stuff. And then, of course, you must also have a terminal tackle box. So this one tackle box is all my terminal tackle. So this is where my swivels are. These are where my barrels are. These are where all my hooks are. My bobber stoppers are in here. Weights, everything when it comes to terminal tackle is in this one box. This one always needs a lot of work afterwards. So, and then you think I would do this, but I leave some of these in bags because I have a tackle bag attached to my seat. So I may just take this and throw it in my tackle bag and do that. And then you've got the different types of baits. Power baits are in here. Salmon eggs. Always have salmon eggs. Fish like salmon eggs. Yep. More power bait, including crappie niblets. So maybe next time we go out. Although topwater's sitting good, it's kind of tough to ignore topwater. So we're definitely going to hit topwater again. We'll get a video on it hopefully. So, and then the rest of this is miscellaneous, including the scale is all in here. My knives, multi-tools, extra line, scent, all of that is in here. And then when you pull it all out, of course, you gotta clean it out. So, in 6 cents has a brand new lure coming out called the Axis. I ain't got it yet because they ain't released it. But I told you about this last time. It takes the front bill, the lip, which is 6 cents. The lip, and puts it on a swivel, and it just goes pew, 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 and it creates a secondary action. It's going to be really cool. Definitely going to get one of those. So that after every trip, you should clean out your tackle box, reorganize it. Makes it so much easier next time you go out. I put my lipless cranks back in their one spot. I put my swimmers back in my one spot. So the more organized you are, the less frustrated you are out on the lake. So if I feel better, when I feel better, I should say, I will, we got to get the boat out and refit a lot of stuff we customized, we created for it. That's my cat. Or their game. I'm not sure. Pretty sure it's my cat. I got a big fat cat. Big black and white. So we put this all back nice and neat. Nice and neat. And so when we're out again, you don't have to worry. Always have a pair of readers. Very important. Because I'm blind. You gotta be able to read. Fishing license. Always carry fish. One time in my whole life I've been asked for it, and that's recently. And fortunately I had it. And I don't have to worry about it. So, alright. And that is an organized box. Now my favorite baits are the ones that catch fish, of course, just like yours. And that's going to be my 6 cents. And this baby, no. Sometimes ugly catches stuff. So we're definitely going to have to give that a shot. Our lake's doing well, so we just have to get out there and as soon as I feel better. Right now, I ask you to wear this for people like me. I was exposed heavily to COVID on Saturday, and I would ask everybody to wear one. Now I wear one all the time. So, have fun out there, guys. Keep your lines tight. Watch some how-to videos of the specific baits that you guys got. That's how I'm learning. And as we learn together, we're going to catch fish together like we just did. And we're going to boat together by modifying our boats together. And please share this video with your friends. At 100, we'll give away a very, very nice lure. And I will send it to you free of charge, and you will have a really nice gift from Terrible at Fishing. So keep your lines tight. Have fun, everybody.